Hey chickadees, how you doing? Happy Thursday. Getting back in. Let's get logged into the game and everything. And we're still doing our notifications and all that, but starting. Assuming we can get on in. Put my notifications going on, and so if you're here, welcome in. Check we're on Kick, TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube all at the same time. Who would have thunk it? Gonna checking out this week's lands ride and everything. It's kind of say I took off Tuesday and Wednesday playing, so Monday we logged in and disassembled bases and stuff, and that's just been work. And I have got to pour beer. That's one of the things I gotta do. So I'm just getting started. I'm just getting some notifications to let people know that we're live. Share out those streams on TikTok and things like that. Just continuing to post a few from us so people know we're out here. And we launched our first Dune YouTube video. Some of y'all saw it, I know, and others, hope others still see it. Talking about things that are coming up in the next 2 months from the developers. If it's still relevant, and yeah, so. Well, making sure. Better make sure we got good audio and all that. I'm wearing one of my Sharks jerseys. Not the one that fits the best, but one that I find the most. So let me just. All right. Yeah, sounds like things are there. Great. Chill. I've got a some of the list of our Oktoberfest Paulaner Oktoberfest Fest beer. Just a little. Just it started. There'll probably be some more beer and or wine in our future today. I think I have earned it. Long, frustrating day at work, but at least not in there too late. I'll let that one cool down. Let's see. Anybody on? Jarrett is on. That's from streams before. Nobody in the guild. Done currently at the moment. Let's take a gander at the lands rad. Obviously, a whole bunch of stuff. Not all these things held. Adept Gerdas. Okay, I'm gonna turn that in for Alex pick. That would be worth having. So that's probably worth grinding those anyway. I don't even think I picked up. I don't think I picked up all my house stuff any as it is. Last week we were doing a lot of churning. A lot of deserters, yeah. Stanium. Carbide scraps. Yeah. Address ship manifests. And fly killing. Spice melange. Off correct. We're gonna end up doing some of this stuff. Kill Atreides. Just looking at what they're given in particular. They just spit darts. We're talking house drill shot. Oh, house drill shot. Wait a minute. That's in cushion boots. Oyster sailor, which probably some money. That's cheap though, right? That's in-house aluminum. Kill more deserters in the hot. There was more deserters in the deep desert. Same spice infused aluminum. Not need a lot of that. It says we just Mauler pistols. Depth Gerda's house. Real shot. There's a wild Dratini already in the chat, so go in there. That sounds like batted down. Let's make these work. There you go. Hey, batted down. How you doing? And I'm none of my place. All right, now I'm there. Okay. This is Fest beer. This is very sessionable, drinkable. I mean, I think the content on this is low. 6. Maybe 6 is very. You drink a lot of urban barreled and belts and stuff, 6s. But still, good. Yeah, no, that still helps hit the spot. Okay. So, assume water stores and things need to be addressed. I'll enjoy the New York level. I relatively actually have my group doing Chrome information models. Cool. Around and see what's going on. Oh. 587. Hey, our aluminum. We're gonna kick that off. At a second. That's true. You know, your group doesn't do it. I was playing today. I was even doing. Oh, this. Okay, there's enough of that. There's not. That's too much of that. So. Get the water things going. Probably do some grinding in the Haga Basin to start, some like basic turn-ins and things like that, and sort some stuff out. Jesus Christ. There's enough fucking ping. Wait on that, oh yeah. Got frames, all kinds of stuff. Okay, that recovered. What the fuck they were doing there, Xfinity. Alright. I did some change armadas. What are they called? Stella ones. Actually did that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think I looked at that one. I did do the one for the Vindicator. So I did some solo, but that's like 2 solos. Okay with that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did that. Talking to Betta Down on. Hey Owlsy, how you doing? Welcome in on Twitch. Always nice when you can double them up. So we got some duraluminum. Let's look and see. Adept Gerdas are a turn-in, so... And I can't believe house drill shots, so that's pretty nice. I don't keep house level stuff. You do? Alright, alright, alright. There you go. Excellent, boy. Let's see here. Let's put this in volume. I like... You would think it would sort them type. There's an adept Gerda. There's one adept Gerda. Saves me from making that. And then house drill shot. Pretty sure. Let's see if I even have house drill shot. Yeah, this is the aluminum one. And it takes heavy caliber and parts. I just make 5 of these to turn some in to get started on that. What is the Landsrad options? Well, everyone likes this one, even though they're dumbasses. They like that one. I mean, that one's good in by itself, but like instead they vote against it because they see Harkonnen knows. We should ban and go to Harkonnen. Graphic cost reduced by 25. They knew to take that. But fuckers didn't even try. Voted against it 1 week and then didn't bother to try to get it. I was then we'll try some of this stuff. Snuckle. Alright, man. You go for you guys. OnlyFansies. People run around naked till we get dressed. How I get my biddies from you guys. Ooh. We'll pick those 15 all the time so we don't have to go grab grass some other time. Gotta change this chest, through. Alright, that's fine. No, I don't. Power harness. Executor's pants. Well, I might have something in here that... There's an adept drill. Oh, yeah, I could turn in that adept drill shot. We'll do that. Don't get distracted. Pin cushion. Oops. It's the Executor's helmet and Executor's boots. Circuit gauntlets. That's my outfit. Put that up. And some stuff. Let's just look and make sure there's not any of those girders or drill shots in that I was thinking. So was it Adept Gerda? And I'm giving my... Oh, it's an Adept drill shot. That's my Adept drill. I don't need to. It's house drill shot. That's what it is. Alright, anyway. Okay. That. Need to make sure. Might as well take some stuff. We'll do a masquerade thing. It's fine. We're gonna get guns. Get our guns. Gun. We'll do masquerade and I think it's carbide scraps. So we'll take. Oh, we'll do this. That. I do like it when it does that. Let's see. Water. Do we have... I don't have... Yeah, got enough so I can do the bodies. Oh! Yeah. We're somewhat low on bodies. That's unexpected.
Sector weather alert.
Sandstorm.
A
No,
large
no, keep me here.
approaching.
See if there's any Depends on if people have been putting bonus ones in the extra store. And we need to go get some. Oh, that one's empty too. Okay. Since we have a minute, let's...
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Large sandstorm's approaching. And look! It's grass! No, not a welding torch. Need that. I'm just wondering if my Scipio blood bags are around. They're around. Where they are? Another question. Are they in here? Yes, they are. There's the Baron. 2, 3, and 4. That'll get us a good bit of blood to give in as we move things around. Welcome in, everybody. Appreciate y'all being here. You know, I'm usually only on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Occasional doing that. I did post video. I had to relearn how to do my YouTube videos. So if you're on Twitch and you don't know, exclamation YouTube to find the YouTube channel, as well as, of course, I'm broadcasting, streaming over there, which I do. But I'm also made a Dune video about upcoming stuff, and it's still relevant. Yay me. I need my bloodsucker, which may be upstairs. I need... No, that's it. And some of my guns are upstairs, so... We're just kind of waiting on that sandstorm to make its way anyway. That must be. Stop Cthulhu from taking all my goodies from out of here. Yes, the shell bursters, one of my new things. Triple shot. Triple shot. Regis triple shot goes there. I'm just using a regular Regis drill shot typically right now. That in there. It's a shell burster. So we should have some fun. And we got things. Hey. Move this wrister back behind this screen there. All right. Yeah, she's back there. Zip around here. Santa, you want a new PA mic? I know. got the Santa beard going. I'm like reluctant to trim it right now. I'm just like, you know, it's kind of. I mean, November is to me is we're not even in Advent yet, which to me is thing. But I know everybody since Halloween went. You know, we turned into that. Look, at green on my thing is letting you have green screen. Anyway, a little Santa for you, Mikey. I'm like, at some point I'm gonna have to trim this beard, but I'm kind of like, how bushy and grown out can I let it get as a Santa beard before I have to, like, maybe if I have to do some kind of work thing, but trying to pick a new PC too. I'm thinking it's kind of PC. Let's see. Oh, there you. Yeah, mine's just growing out bushy and unkempt right now.
Excellent. Oh, the war count. Delivery for House
Pastoral
Moritani.
shot, sure.
In the name of
Usually
the
I
Red
keep it pretty
Excellent.
shorn.
Every little... delivery for House Rish.
Get it going. Jeze is the Adept Gerdas. But I think I want to get a house pick from them anyway, and then it was Moritani. Good shot. So that one ready. So be sure to like, follow, and subscribe. We're gonna go kill some Masquerade and get their carbide scraps and turn those in because that's applicable. Plus so is the Masquerade. And then we might get a house drill shot that we can turn in too. And there you go. Haven't done much combat in, we were doing a lot of scouting last week. More than I want to do. But we're going to end on them. Put our shield up. Guess we gotta load. Carbide scraps. Grab some blood. Need all these sand traps, steel suit, garbage straps, diamondine dust, etc. These things you need anyway, so. Repel. You know, let's screw around. Where is it? Where is it? Weirding step. Let's use weirding step with the dagger. Practice that. Still got my tail handed to me too much by these guys, but should live long enough to deal with it. These are not the droids you're looking for. Alright, well, we screwed that up, but we recovered. That's right, and we have poison added from the impure reactor. Get off me. You guys are being cute. There's a reason. Yep. Yeah, there's one more, but I am enjoying.
Identify yourself. Die!
Yeah, he's getting the poison from the extractor on top of the burning. I have a good feeling. Get back, little fucker. We got no. Yeah, that's what we needed. Try that. Now, we are wearing heavy armor, so we do not have the stamina when we start screwing up, so. Getting sucks tonight. What do you have, Mrs. Rooster?
Neo.
What's that?
Neo.
Oh. Frag the planet. You think it's better to just get the blood for water? Been collecting bodies for my stills, but as a solo, bodies are great. You want to have bodies, and you kind of want to have them ready for your leisure. I like to get some blood when I need stuff. And I also just kind of like it. I'm killing people. Now, I'm not carrying bodies here because it's just kind of inconvenient, but you want to stockpile some bodies. You want to use water traps too. Water traps and bodies will take care of most of your needs, and then occasionally, you know, I do the blood when I'm doing combat for the most part. I will occasionally do runs if I'm hanging out and all that, just because you can get some serious stuff. But the do runs are more like, okay, well, we're really down and I'm feeling like sad or I want to run around. But usually I don't do any do. Here. I am going to knock out. Oh yeah, the do runs are good. Especially earlier game, the do runs are rather essential, and you can get a ton But you might as well get some blood. I mean, blood's easy. And this, like, okay, we're just filled up. So the blood, if I can get the containers. This one, the impure extractor. There, but it looks like they ain't got shit on them. So the impure extractor grants. What the fuck? We're having like a issue. Like it's not highlighting anything. Like everybody's got shit on them. I better get up here. I better log out, log back in. Like thing like shit. I don't know. This game is janky today. Let's see here. Hey, Juris. I thought about getting it on P. Oh yeah, is this game? This game is pretty fun. And but right now I'm complaining about some janky ass shit. But sorry about that. But yeah, Juris, welcome in on TikTok. Thank you for following and liking. There should be a sale soon and a free-to-play weekend for it, so that you can. I just don't know when. They haven't fully announced it. Maybe it'll be when they launch, when the November update comes out. Check out you're on YouTube. Check out my YouTube video about what's coming. Although it might not make sense since you haven't played the game itself, but watch some of my streams. And we can get the game to behave, not like screwed up bitch, and more like it's supposed to. They got rid of the bodies. There you go. See, things were not highlighting, so I couldn't loot. I was like, wait a minute, these people have stuff. There's one or two people over here.
I see so.
That guy is. Yeah, he's dead. Let's collect this up because that sand trout and the still suit tubing and things like that. That's really important stuff. So I like to get blood. Blood, you know, you want bodies in those water traps. People don't realize how big a deal those water traps are. Again, I think it has to do with math, and not everybody is as attentive to the way math is. Got too many participation awards in school. Pay attention to what math does. So, people are fucking stupid is what's going on. But yeah, there's some stuff in there. There's a lot of the slow drip on the water traps is huge over time, especially while I'm out here. It's making water. I mean, and bodies are great. The bodies are great. I like to use the bodies when we take a big enough hit. Hey, there's a Shelmet. It's I guess the event Pokemon's still going past Halloween, so I'll go try to catch it. But yeah, people be stupid. In school, people. Let's see here. What? Do I have to want to throw away? That? Possibly not much else. Oh, that. Sure. Let's see what's there. That's perfect. I don't want that other thing anymore. Okay, and that's the last one that I usually do on this run. Thank you, Bragg. I hope you're subscribing. Yeah. We're having some people be stupid issues with the math. Some of this stuff requires like some understanding basic math to understand why one thing is better than another. So it comes up. Idiocracy. Yeah, I know about it, but I haven't actually watched it. But I've heard, yeah, I've heard lots. Had a large water trap, but now I just do 3 death stills. Yeah, I run 6 water traps, and I have 5 advanced death stills for when we need it. rocks it. And then I get some blood when I'm doing some combat if we're not maxed out on water and stuff. It's great. And I do run only if I like completely are depleting things and I'm hanging out in my base. And I just do it for the heck of it sometimes. So.
In the name of the Red... Excellent. Ah, the Syndicate. Delivery
Carbine
for
scraps. You may have that. And I thought.
In the name
Do I have
of the
anything
Red...
else?
Excellent.
No, I don't have any. Okay. And the other people in the world with you, Jurass wants to. Yeah, this is like a. Well, I call it an MMO light. There's a world. We have guild. In fact, if you want to play with us, you can come over and join. Yeah, there's other people. There's other people who will kill you in the PvP areas. Other people who will play with you, and other people who will just compete for resources and stuff. I can believe it. I've been hearing a lot of more references lately to it. So. The Jurassic, yeah, yeah, there's plenty of people here. My inventory's full, so I can ignore. There's not. Almost looks like. I wasn't sure if the worm is going to eat that. No, the worm's going past it. I thought I'd show it on the stream if he's. When they eat a ship, it's fun. Yeah, this is an MMO. I mean, it's not a full-fledged MMO because it has less people in it, so more of an MMO light. So, yeah. We got a guild. Nobody's on with me right now, in our current guild. But that's just because, maybe they'll be on later. It's only Thursday. Once we get to Friday night and Saturday and Sunday, there'll be folks on. Plus, our guild, well, I'm the guild leader, but our guild lieutenant is having a little bit of an issue, so he's trying to recuperate. I don't think he's up to night. Yeah. So, okay, well, we'll save that. Put that in there. Grab some of the stuff. But yeah, one of the things that I like about this game in particular is it's an MMO light, which, see, more carbide scraps. And that's my biggest beef with survival crafters most of the time. What's in here? I don't know. Yeah. Is that there's not enough people to help you out or to sell things to. You know, I want the MMO type community. Work it. Let's go dump the blood. Pick up the grass so we don't have to. Blood and dew are not essential once you get to the body death stills and your death stills and your water trap. Those can be, but if you gotta turn in a few things with that chest and that chest. We still have stuff to go downstairs with, but like I was loading earlier, go up to where traps and things are dealing with, right over here. So I got 4 of the smaller water traps that I keep. They just run on, you know, grass and like steel, and then I got 2 of these large wind traps. So, you know, it helps. I mean, it helps a lot. Getting plenty of water popping in here. We're down at 1,048,000 because we hit some stuff, and I got some bodies bodies running currently, but with those little bits running, and then now they change things so that the you don't waste filters when your water's full. So standing 587 of that. Now that knocks our water down, see, to 314,000. So we're dead now. So doing the blood is a helpful thing. Doing the bodies, doing the water traps. You kind of need everything running. These guys they got 3 minutes before. Plus, I don't have any bodies, so I should get some more. Full of bodies that you're not using. Okay. All right, well, we'll take this over. That's what I'm doing. Batted down space. He's telling me he's got a bunch of bodies kind of stored for us. You can get. At your base, finish shield. You get a finish shield. All right, okay. Oh, yeah, look, it looks like a proper base now. Oh, still managed to bump into your. So they're not up. Are they up here? Are you in some other thrust? Okay. Yeah. Haven't been in here in a while. There's another down. Not here. Here. Just with their bow and it. Okay. Is there a desk? The front door. I don't see a death stick. Maybe it's up another level. Oh, there's a death still. Bodies and more bodies. Right? I found. Okay. That'll help. Gracias. That'll help. Yeah, I know we had to say stop bringing bodies because we got over full for a while, but we are no longer over full. We're now under full, and our water is low. So trying to look like a big boy base. Appreciate it. Oh yeah, no, I mean it's just like coming for a cup of sugar. Oh, I went to the other side. Spice refinery. I doubt we're sitting on a bunch of spice waiting to load. We had the same 4,000 we had on Monday. Okay, so that's that. So my body storage 1 is empty, so I can get the thing to work. That will help a lot, and then of course, then we have just a few over here. I can stop and get more later. Good point. Got it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Putting some stuff back in. Alright, now we're pretty empty. Baron's blood bag. Carrying a little bit. Well, still a little bit in it. As you can see, we just took a big hit, so. Oh yeah, and the new radio station is on. It's not available yet. I'm not worried about that. Now the question is, what was I doing next? And I don't remember. I do want Alex Pixa maybe making some adept girders. Let me do the math. I think House Rachese still said I think we just need 10.5, so I don't want to be wasteful. Okay, 10,500 minus 2,278. That divided by 1627 equals 5.05. So I need 6 adept girders made in order to get that level to turn in. They're aluminum, light caliber compressors. We may have to go get some of those. We will, actually. We don't need them for this, but we need to get them back, so. So, like Juras, there's people who play on your little siege, which is your little like home world area. There's only so many of those people, but then all these different sieges add up to share one big, what are called the social hub cities and the deep desert where you have PvP and things that you can test over. So, there's even more people in there. There could be like 20 call them little home servers, or something like that. gets a little confusing with terminology, but it's not supposed to be like a jam-packed place in your what's called your seats, your home server. You know, there's like 20 to 40 something people on there, and it's still pretty big, so they're spread out. And of course, they're not on at the same time and that kind of thing. There I am all ghosting in with my green screen Sharks jersey. We'll go turn those in. Ship is so fast with the thrusters. Oh yeah, you mentioned that. Oh, Whataburger. I'm jealous because I don't have Whataburger out here, you know, and I'm from Texas, so I want a Whataburger. Although I like my Del Taco. In fact, did I order Del Taco? No, I ordered Jim Boy's tacos recently. Something else that's good, but I like Del Taco, especially for the late night taco urge and nachos and things like that. But I wish I had a Whataburger. We have In-N-Out, of course, which is great, but you can't get that delivered, which is annoying.
Ah, the Syndicate. Delivery for House Rashid.
House Rashid. This will pop up. We'll get the Alex pick and all that. One of the better rapiers. Go 15-9, so we had to just barely go over, so. We got a still suits. Sure, we already have there's House Rashis. Or Richese. I think they make it sound like Richies. I think it's a no. We may have to go out in the deep desert, do a little buggy run for the Plastanium and stuff. I know the Cthulhu put the base back out on Monday for us. Whataburger apple pie is the best I've ever had. I didn't take enough advantage of Whataburger when I was there, when I lived in Houston and Texas and stuff. And now I'm like, it'd be nice if they had some over here. They don't. Oh, you're Cuban. Yeah, think a good Cuban sandwich and all that stuff. Here's some Latinos. Yeah. Yeah, I've got it weird. I got to, my normal work from home schedule is Thursday and Friday, which is not a bad thing, you know. So tomorrow's a weird day where I have the opportunity to go. I have to drive down to work, and we're having like an appreciation lunch in the afternoon at a German beer hall, which sounds good, but like I'm not going to be drinking. It's like I have to drive, I'll drink here on stream with you guys after tomorrow night and stuff like that. But I actually have some work and I'm at home and I have some other work to do, so I may end up bowing out of that and just working from home, my sweatpants and slippers on and stuff like that, and working on stuff, since it's not like I have to be at the office, which is worse, you know. So that, you know. 3:26. I think these bodies are close. 9 minutes. I like me some Whataburger in particular, but I like In and Out. East go, but yeah, you know, I'm gonna focus on the things that I can get delivered a lot of the time. I used to drive, and I had to drive a little bit to get In and Out, but before delivery, that was before DoorDash. That it's more acceptable to me. Whataburger, yeah. Well, I hope you enjoy it, and I hope it's good. I hope it's like as good as it normally is. You know, I know when the In and Out comes out in these other places, I'm always like, what are they doing? Is it any good? They have a lot of rules about In and Out stuff. Doing it. Has to be where they can. You can get things. Supplies. Oh, I was using Pardo. Not those. That we take if we're going in the deep desert. Whatever. Let's see here. Might want to take that. Where's my missiles? There's a room. Just trying to get things sorted out. Well, that can be deposited. The rest of the guns. This is a backup. There's some chests out there, and why does he keep grabbing those 15 grass? So he doesn't have to go for a run and get 400 grass and run. So the bodies are almost done. I'm like kind of waiting. One, I think there should be a wardrobe. Has like 3-4 wardrobes and gun outfits and things like that you can kind of swap without me having to like do what I'm doing here. So yeah, I want some. One of these suckers. And do we have any balls already made? Doesn't look like it. I'm gonna put that back in there. That back in there. Be another gun. What am I not using? I'll use that. Oh, this one. Shell burster does not need to be there. Is that why don't I take them? Because if I die, I may lose them. I don't know. Balls. I ain't got no balls. I'm cock. I'm full of cock and no balls. Yeah. So we gotta get cockadoodle. Consider buying merch. You need a cock on your chest. You can get a shirt with a rooster on it. Let's see. Or a hat. Or a drink glass. All that. Yeah. Come support the merch line. Exclamation merch in Twitch. And there's merch links in the YouTube as well. Make some balls. Balls. I get more rankage, and as Rooster suggested, we have like a cheese and wine and charcuterie kind of dinner, and these are good. You open some wine, and may have me go ahead and join her in the wine. Let me go sort that out. I'll be right back while we're making balls and waiting on the bodies to finish and all that stuff. Then we can check out a little deep desert initial scouting around and all that. Be right back. Don't go nowhere. Cock-a-doodle. Alrighty, back. Tempranillo that was delivered today from one of our, believe it or not, another monk group, monastic group that we support, but that makes good wine. If they didn't make good wine, I wouldn't support them. But if I can find monks and nuns that do make good stuff that I want, I will support them easily. You probably know that from watching me drink all those Belgian beer and monk coffee and stuff. So. Okay, so we got that. Oh, we got our heat gear on. We do need to. We have spool of wire. It's time for the bodies. Forgot that. Now we're up to 563 by the bodies. These are advanced stealth stills. They're a little bit faster, but they deal out a ton more water. Remember, really, you know, if you can afford the power and kind of setup, really helps. I mean, the regular ones, if you can just afford the grind and just kind of be like, oh, let me load bodies for, you know, be sure to do that. Makes a huge difference when we're talking about water.
Sector weather alert. A large
Nah,
sandstorm is
again.
approaching.
I was ready to leave. Well, not really. I gotta repair some ships, so. Plus, I'm probably have to repair my repair tool after I repair the ships, so. Have I made the level 6 stuff? I did. Generator 6. Hey, hey. Thruster gets beat up. And this was a upper thruster anyway, but still. Hand me down, that is. But... So let's do. It is.
Sector weather alert. A
Take
large
both
sandstorm
vehicles
is
out.
approaching.
Stuff is fine, but that's my way. And I'm using the hummingbird, so. One of these damn wings is not letting me target it. Like I like to call them. Which is about to break. Figure out how to get up on there, get it to let me target these. Ah, fuck. This is the kind of jank that, you know, it's already hard enough to get. It's like I'm trying to do this shit.
Sector weather alert.
Come here.
A large
Come here, you little...
sandstorm is approaching.
See this graphical bullshit. It's like, suck my cockadoodle. Fuck. Not letting me light up. Having ping? I don't know. Fix your shit. Repair shit, cause you. Anyway. It was a day of biting my tongue at work. All the F-bombs are gonna come out here. So you know.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Yeah, we're waiting. Got it here. Stay back. Thing doesn't work. Average Ames in the house. Welcome in, Average. Sorry I didn't see you earlier. Happy Thursday. I don't want to catch up to this sandstorm too soon. I believe our base is back roughly in the same area, A2. Average, did you see I made a YouTube video this week? Broke down and did it. No whammies, no whammies. Yeah, that must be my base. We'll scan this sucker while we can. I hate it when it does that. I hate it when it does that. Really needs to... If you kick on the hover, it needs to turn off the boost. I mean, it's somewhat unacceptable. If you're going into hover mode, it should disconnect the booster. The booster shouldn't, you know, they need to fix it. Okay, where did he put the base this time? Said he couldn't get the Salito to work properly. I haven't had a lot of success with those things. Especially if you're close to the size of whatever your footprint is. This looks like it's supposed to be the base. Now, since it was a Thulu, it's probably better than what I do. It has a nice little stairwell. Here's the buggy. I don't think it needed 18 days of storage, but that's fine. Where the fuck is... Thanks for the help. We're going no still. No, it's Thursday. We're doing it. You bet, Frag. Sure you subscribe if you haven't already. I'm over on Twitch too to get the Twitch stuff. Can I run to the correct thing? Jesus Christ. Should have discovered it on my map first. All the fuck over there. Tunes. There you go. There you go, Caswell. That's right. We are playing some tunes. If this is the same one, it's just a trap one, but this one might have people to kill. I don't know, and I can't see. It's like a trap. Need these thermoelectric coolers. I don't generally get them. actually, name. Don't know on that without looking at another screen. I'm doing pretzel rock stuff, so on copyright. Apologize. Trying to have some good tunes playing when we're streaming. It's part of our. I really like to think of him as my co-stream. Let's see, Cavo. It will say it in my. Oh, it says in my Twitch chat. It's called Opera Ski. Yeah. It does announce it in my Twitch chat. So if you want to follow over on Twitch, every time it changes songs, it announces it. I think at the look said there was more stuff. Why does he have this much stuff? Okay. Thing's almost full. And if I... Apparently those volumetric. Not that. We're gonna. That is the noise of a sandstorm, but not necessarily a sandstorm. How bad is that? It's. I should drove all over Hillendale. You held up. Interesting, Mrs. Rooster, sending me all kinds of drink recipes and stuff. There's a sandstorm right there. I did this one. Do that. I'm gonna log out the main menu in case it clears. Sandstorm coming anyway. Why am I doing that? Just because I surveyed one land and I'd like to at least be able to see the square I'm in. Hoping it'll, yeah. sort itself out. It looks like it didn't do a good job of it. There, now it's got it. Did I lose the sandstorm? Firewall. Find out. I might have populated in at a different instance, but I mean I've got a base. Thank you for letting me get tip. Good, we need strontium as well. Further obliterate our water, but this is what water is good for obliterating. So we already know that the salt doctor is going to be full pretty quickly anyway, just from what was already left over. The update: hurricanes beat the wild. Hurricane. See what we can get. Rooster and I watched Fantastic Four last night, the first steps. It was available free on streaming on Disney Plus. Enjoyed that. probably the best Fantastic Four that I have seen of the movie adaptations. But that's not saying much, but I did like it. Lots of good comic authentic stuff. Always not important. Galactus actually looked very much like Galactus. I mean, the whole Silver Surfer flip-flop between Norrin Red and Shalabal was weird, but whatever. So Johnny Storm can have his reasons to flirt and stuff. So. Dune. I'm waiting for Wild Arnaldo. The event Pokemon. An average is in here and tell us when this event is supposed to end. I'm surprised it lasted past the weekend, honestly. It being kind of a Halloween theme. Are able to tool around. Like I said, it's more like a moon buggy out here with no sandworm. These little arrows. But he got it. Come on now, but I threw a ball. Native must put their base out there, which is always really appreciated. Too low to survey, but too low to mine. Pretty darn fast, too. Know anything was down there, but messed up though. Well, stop the area. Thanks to throwing this up here. Yeah, there's no real collision. Okay. Oh, that's gonna be in the wrong spot. Okay. That might be a little bit. That's not faultable, but that is. Be nice and say. Why it doesn't start typing the first time I type in there, I don't know. What annoys me. Did you fall off that cliff, please? Trying to drive off there, but I'm trying to cling to it. Pull this sucker. Stuff back as well. I tend to take first, so that's full. Get me over the hump. I like to take the Stravidium first where I can, because that allows me, you know, that has to be made first before you make the Plastanium, so. It all needs to be ferried, but still. Oh. Fire is just enough in my way. They do. You can bribe them, but it's not worth it. It's like 300 on spice. You can bribe them to allow it to let us know what we can do to get credit before other people. But you know, costs 3. No. No, it's what you can do to get them to tell you what you can do ahead of other people. Now there's the one in the center always wants melange spice. That's kind of the rule. Deliver spice melange. It's always spice melange in the center. because that's the most expensive, most precious thing in the game. So whatever's in the center is going to be that. They're given 6 points, which is not a lot. So it's a lot of spice mold. But the other ones you can, there's a Pokemon. You can bribe them ahead of time so that we can see it and we can start working on it beforehand. Others. So if you're really big into winning and all that. Now, again, it's not the one that I would be as worried about because it doesn't have the crafting reduction that, you know, I can't get the damn people to vote for when we win. Same math. So for depths for turn-ins, and I got some thermoelectric coolers for laters. Go over here now. Let's look. So Stravidium, I got 457, so 225. Craft. I'm gonna do the same thing over. Stanium, once the thing makes, I'll be able to do some more of that. Those are time away. Lydian, not by me. Okay. Okay, there's the thermoelectric coolers. Get my tool back, but let's look. Where are these? Okay, I've got us up to 163 of these. These are needed. So. Because of that. Let's see. All right. So, I think I'm gonna check out for the night. This is my Thursday night stream. It's usually not super long, sometimes longer than this, but just kind of getting in and getting set up. And tomorrow around the same time I should get on for a longer stream. Should be the cocktail stream, and so not let alone the Saturday and Sunday stuff that we're doing. But I'm gonna go chill and have some dinner with Mrs. Rooster and all that. So, I'm gonna save some of my evening before I do have to work tomorrow. I mean, it's not late yet, but I want to spend some quality time with Mrs. Rooster. So we're going to do that. So I want everybody to take care. Come check us out tomorrow on TikTok, YouTube, Kick, and Twitch. Get some Twitch drops and all that stuff. Watch the new YouTube video, !YouTube, from this week. Anyway, everybody take care. And I'll see you tomorrow after work.